New York City, 1970. Manhattan. Bruce Lee is in town for meetings. Warner Bros. Is interested in him for a project. They want to discuss terms, contract, negotiations, future possibilities. Bruce is staying at a hotel in Midtown. The meetings have gone well. Warner is serious. This could be his Hollywood breakthrough. After the meetings, Bruce decides to walk, explore the city. He's been to New York before but never had time to really see it. He walks south, through the crowds, through the noise, through the energy that makes New York different from Los Angeles, different from Hong Kong. He ends up in Little Italy, Mulberry Street, the heart of Italian-American New York. Restaurants everywhere, red sauce, fresh bread, the smell filling the streets. Bruce is walking, looking at the neighborhood, when two men approach him, both wearing suits. Nice suits, expensive. One is tall, 6'2", broad shoulders. The other shorter, 5'10", stocky. Both have the same look, confident, dangerous. Street guys who dress well. They stop in front of Bruce. The tall one speaks. "You're Bruce Lee." Not a question, a statement. Bruce nods. That's right. The tall one looks at the shorter one. Some unspoken communication. Then back to Bruce. "Boss wants to meet you." Bruce keeps his expression neutral. He understands what this is, who these men might be. In Little Italy, in 1970, boss means one thing. "I don't know your boss." The tall one smiles. Not friendly. He knows you. Cars waiting. Bruce looks around. People walking past, nobody paying attention. This is Little Italy. People here know when to look away. "What if I'm busy?" The shorter man speaks for the first time. His voice is rough, Brooklyn accent. "Then you're going to be late for whatever you're doing." Cars waiting. "Let's go." Bruce considers his options. He could refuse, walk away, but he's in their neighborhood, their territory, and he's curious. What does a mob boss want with him? He nods. "Lead the way." They walk him to a black Lincoln Continental. The tall one opens the back door. "Get in." Bruce gets in. The shorter man gets in next to him. The tall one gets in the passenger seat. Driver pulls away. Nobody speaks. They drive 3 blocks. Stop in front of an Italian restaurant. Gino's, small place. Red awning. The windows are dark. Closed sign on the door, but lights are on inside. The tall one gets out, opens Bruce's door. Inside, they walk Bruce to the door. The tall one knocks. Specific pattern. Code. The door opens from inside. Another man, also in a suit, also with that look. They walk Bruce through the restaurant. Empty, tables are set, but no customers. Through the kitchen, down a staircase, into the basement. The basement is finished. Nice. Wood paneling, carpet, table in the center, 6 men sitting around it. All of them in suits, all of them with that same dangerous confidence. And at the head of the table sits a man in his mid-30s, slicked back hair, sharp eyes, gold watch, gold ring. This is the boss. Subscribe, turn on notifications, like the video, and comment. More true Bruce Lee stories are coming. Bruce Lee, sit down. The voice is calm, controlled, authoritative. This is a man used to being obeyed. Bruce sits in the empty chair across from him. The 2 men who brought him here stand by the door. The boss looks at Bruce for a long moment, studying him. Then he speaks. "My name is Carmine Persico." "You know who I am?" Bruce nods slowly. "I know the name. Everyone in New York knows Carmine, the snake, Persico. Gambino crime family. Capo. One of the most feared men in organized crime. Suspected in multiple murders, untouchable. Connected at every level." Persico smiles slightly. "Good. Then you know this meeting is serious. You know I don't waste time. And you know I'm not someone who invites Hollywood people to my restaurant for autographs." Bruce waits, saying nothing. Persico continues. "I'm gonna be direct with you, Bruce. We've been hearing your name a lot. Hollywood people talking about you, producers, directors, agents. They say you're special. They say you're gonna be a star. They say you know how to fight. Really fight. Not movie fighting. Real fighting. He pauses, lights a cigarette. That makes me curious, and also suspicious. Bruce keeps his face neutral. Suspicious of what? Persico leans forward. We got problems with feds. FBI. They use actors sometimes. Informants, people who can get close to us, get information, wear wires. You understand what I'm saying? Bruce understands perfectly. You think I'm FBI? Persico doesn't confirm or deny. I think you're someone who's getting a lot of attention in Hollywood. Someone who might be useful to feds. Someone who could be offered a deal, work for us, or we'll deport you. Something like that. So I need to know, are you FBI? Are you working with anyone? Or are you just an actor trying to make movies? Bruce looks around the table. 6 men watching him, all of them dangerous. All of them capable of violence. This is a test. A dangerous test. Wrong answer means problems. Big problems. I'm not FBI. I'm not working with anyone. I'm an actor. A martial arts instructor. That's all. Persico studies him. That's what someone working with the feds would say. He gestures to one of the men at the table. This is Sammy Gravano. We call him the Bull. Sammy's job is to handle problems. Find out if people are lying. Make sure our family stays protected. Sammy, what do you think? Is Bruce Lee a problem? Sammy Gravano is 35 years old. 5'7", 170. Muscular, thick neck, hard eyes. He's a killer. Everyone in the room knows it. He's killed for the family before. He'll kill again. He looks at Bruce with cold assessment. I don't know yet. Let me find out. He stands up, walks toward Bruce. Persico speaks again. Bruce, here's how this works. Sammy's gonna test you. See if you're real. If you're really a fighter, like everyone says, or if you're just an actor playing pretend. Real fighters have instincts. Real fighters move a certain way. Can't fake it. Can't act it. Either you have it or you don't. Sammy's gonna find out which one you are. Bruce stands. He understands this is not optional. This is the test. Pass. And he walks out. Fail. And he might not. Sammy rolls his shoulders, loosens his neck. He's done this before. Tested people. Hurt people. Killed people. This is just another day for him. Don't worry, Bruce. I ain't gonna hurt you. Much. Just wanna see what you got. The basement has some open space. Away from the table. Sammy walks to it. Bruce follows. The other 5 men at the table watch. Interested. Entertainment. They've seen Sammy work before. Seen what he can do. This should be interesting. Hollywood actor versus mob enforcer. Sammy gets into a stance. Boxing stance. He's fought before. Street fighting. Prison fighting. Real violence. What none of them know is that the FBI has this restaurant under surveillance. They've been watching Persico for months, trying to build a RICO case. They have the basement wiretapped, microphones in the walls, in the ceiling, recording every word, every sound. Right now, FBI agents in a van 2 blocks away are listening, recording. They heard Bruce Lee's name. They're very interested now. Sammy moves first, throws a jab, testing Bruce's reactions. Bruce's hand deflects it. Light touch, minimal movement. Sammy throws across. Bruce deflects that too. Sammy's eyes narrow. This guy is fast, faster than expected. Sammy commits more. Combination, jab cross hook. Bruce's hands move continuously. Parry redirect slip. All 3 punches miss. Sammy is starting to understand this is not a movie actor. Sammy changes approach, rushes forward, trying to grab Bruce. Get him in close, use his strength, his wrestling. But Bruce moves forward into the rush. Meeting it at an angle, Sammy feels his balance disrupted. Then Bruce's hand is on his chest. Light touch, not pushing, not striking, just contact, proving a point. In a real fight, that could have been a devastating strike. 14 seconds from first punch to complete demonstration. Sammy steps back, breathing heavier. Not from exertion, from realization. This small Chinese guy just controlled him, made him miss, disrupted his balance, demonstrated openings without using real force. Sammy looks at Persico, nods. He's real. He ain't no actor playing pretend. He knows what he's doing. Persico's expression doesn't change, but his eyes show satisfaction. He's learned what he needed to know. Bruce Lee is not FBI. FBI doesn't send agents who can fight like that. FBI doesn't train people to move that way. Bruce is exactly what he claims to be. A real martial artist. A real fighter. Okay, thank you, Bruce. You've answered my question. You're not a problem. You're not working with anyone. You're just doing your thing in Hollywood. I respect that. Bruce sits back down, calm, like nothing happened. Persico continues. I'm going to be straight with you. You can teach whoever you want. Train whoever you want. Make whatever movies you want. We're not going to interfere. You got our respect. But if feds ever ask you about this meeting, about knowing us, about being in this restaurant, you don't know us. You've never been here. This conversation never happened. Capus. Bruce nods. I understand. I have no reason to talk to feds. I have no interest in your business. I'm just here to make movies. Persico smiles. Good. That's the right answer. Sammy, take him back to where you found him. Make sure he gets there safe. Sammy nods. Come on, Bruce. Let's go. They walk Bruce back upstairs, through the restaurant, out to the car, drive him back to Little Italy, drop him off at the same corner where they picked him up. Sammy looks at him before Bruce gets out. You're good, Bruce. Real good. You ever need anything in New York, you got people, just don't ever talk about this meeting. Ever. Understand? Bruce nods. I understand. He gets out, walks away, never looks back. What Bruce doesn't know is that everything that happened in that basement was recorded. The FBI heard it all, heard Persico question him, heard the test, heard Sammy's assessment. FBI agents discussed whether to contact Bruce, warn him, recruit him, but they decided against it. Bruce passed the test, naturally, wasn't working with anyone, no point complicating his life. The recording was filed away, classified as part of the ongoing Persico investigation, sealed. Over the years, the FBI built their case against Persico, against the Gambino family, against organized crime in New York. Sammy Gravano eventually became the most famous mob informant in history. In 1991, he testified against John Gotti, against the entire Gambino family, violated omerta, broke the code, told everything, every murder, every crime, every secret. He spent hours in FBI interviews, days in court testimony, revealed everything he knew. But Sammy never mentioned Bruce Lee, never told the FBI about the meeting in 1970, never described the test in the basement. When asked directly about everyone he'd ever met through the mob, Bruce's name never came up. Why? Maybe Sammy forgot. Maybe he didn't think it was relevant. Maybe he respected Bruce too much to involve him. Or maybe some secrets are worth keeping, even when you're breaking all the others. The FBI recording remains sealed. It's part of classified files on organized crime surveillance, not declassified, not released under FOIA requests, deep in FBI archives, unheard except by the agents who were there. Why hasn't it been released? Maybe it's still considered sensitive. Maybe it could compromise other investigations. Maybe the FBI wants to protect Bruce's legacy. Or maybe some secrets are meant to stay buried. The 6 men who were in that basement all took different paths. Persico went to prison, died there in 2019. Sammy went into witness protection, later violated it, went back to prison, got out, living somewhere now under protection. The other 4, some died, some went to prison, some disappeared into obscurity, but none of them ever publicly discussed Bruce Lee's meeting with the mob. When Bruce died in 1973, 3 years after that meeting, the mob sent flowers to the funeral. No card, no name, just flowers. Expensive flowers, delivered by a service that didn't ask questions. People who knew what that meant, understood. The mob was paying respects, honoring someone who kept his mouth shut, someone who passed their test, someone who earned respect. Why did this stay secret for over 50 years? Because everyone involved had reasons to stay quiet. The mob had omerta, the code. Sammy broke every other code, but kept this one. The FBI had classification, national security, ongoing investigations. Bruce had his career, his reputation, no benefit to discussing mob connections. 6 men with 6 different reasons to stay silent. All of them held. What really happened in those 14 seconds in that basement? Bruce Lee proved to the Gambino crime family that he was not an FBI informant. He demonstrated real skill against a mob enforcer who'd killed men. He earned respect from dangerous people who didn't give respect easily, and he walked away clean. No obligations, no debts, just mutual understanding. Stay out of our business, we'll stay out of yours. The story of Bruce Lee and the New York mob is not about fighting. It's about suspicion in a paranoid world, about criminals trying to protect themselves from infiltration, about a martial artist caught in the wrong place at the right time, about proving yourself when the stakes are life and death, and about how the FBI recorded everything but filed it away because some stories are too complicated to explain. Subscribe, enable notifications, like the video, and comment below which Bruce Lee moment surprised you most.